opening up the UFC 307 main card, we have Roman Dolidze taking on Kevin Holland. Roman Dolidze, 13-3 in his career. 3-2 in his last 5. Roman Dolidze is coming off that UFC 303 win over Anthony Smith. He's taking on Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland, 26-11 in his career. 3-2 in his last 5. He's coming off that submission win over Mikhail Oleksichuk. And Roman Dolidze is a dog here. And I'm surprised he's such a big underdog because we have seen holes in Kevin Holland's game before. The whole thing was Kevin Holland can be taken down. That was the whole thing for years. And now we have Roman Dolidze, who can rip you to the ground with just strength, raw muscle. And then on the ground, world champion grappler. Roman Dolidze's problem, though, is that while there's very easy paths to victory, sometimes he'll just stand there and bang it out. He'll just slug it out and not really wrestle. He won't implement a grapple game plan, even though he could be the best grappler in this division. We saw what happened when he fought Jack Hermanson. Jack Hermanson is supposed to be a high-level black belt. And Roman Dolidze absolutely schooled him on the ground. He's taking on Kevin Holland, long, rangy, accurate striker who does have a ton of power, but the power is really from that speed and that accuracy. He struggled with takedown defense forever. But if you do take him down, he's got very good jiu-jitsu. Other than the wrestling defense, Kevin's a problem for a lot of people. He's a sniper on the feet, great accuracy, good range. He can grapple on the ground, be competitive with most people. And he is coming off that win over Mikhail Oleksichuk, where it was pretty controversial, but, I mean, he absolutely, that fight deserved to be stopped when it was. And Kevin showed Mikhail that there's levels to grappling, and Roman Dolidze is going to do the same. Somebody in the comments section, when I said Roman, I have to ask, what happened? What is the face? I would normally ignore that and keep powering through, but this is like a shocked. That's my face on the recap videos. What happened?
His coach takes a big swig of water.
Spit it on him. Yeah.
All over his face.
On his face? That's disgusting. Usually
literally
it's the
just
floor.
And Tate had his hand in there like, it was like, what the
Ew,
fuck?
Yeah. Ew. Well, Roman Dolidze is going to be my pick here. And I had somebody in the comments section in my quick picks video say, I think Kevin Holland's a better grappler than Roman. And I had to remind that person that Roman Dolidze is a world champion. This isn't because they said Kevin Holland's a black belt too. There's levels to everything. There's levels to everything, right? If I were to go live stream tomorrow, I would fucking suck. There's levels to that. Jacob is levels above me in the live streaming. Kevin Holland is a black belt. And Roman Dolidze is levels above him in the black belt jiu-jitsu game. Roman Dolidze worked Jack Hermanson, who's a very good high-level black belt. Roman Dolidze is a world champion. At a point in time, you could look at a globe of the entire world, and Roman Dolidze was the best grappler in the world at that time, at that weight class. So no, Kevin Holland is not as good of a grappler as Roman Dolidze. Now, is he a good enough grappler to not be submitted? Maybe. He might be. Because his striking should be much better than Roman's. The striking shouldn't even be close. Problem is, I don't think he's improved the takedown defense. And this is at middleweight. This is not at welterweight where Kevin went down for a little bit. This is at the same weight class where we saw, who the hell, the blonde-haired, Derek Brunson. We saw Derek Brunson take him down 1,000,000 times. We saw Marvin Vettori take him down 1,000,000 times. If Roman wants to implement a grappling game plan, he smokes. It's not even close. He's going to look like a minus 600. But if he wants to stand and slug it out, he could get pieced up on the outside, never get close, and have issues. Roman Dolidze has also had cardio issues, which are a bit of a concern. I've got 2 bets on this fight. One is Roman money line, because I just think he flat out wins this fight. The other is Roman inside the distance decision, no action, which means if Roman finishes Kevin, you get paid. If he loses the decision, you get a full refund. Did you know that was plus money, Jacob? Why is that plus money? That should not be plus money. You agree? Roman's insanely tough. He's not a guy that's going to get finished.
People love Holland.
Well, what do you think? It's your turn.
Oh, I'm watching the fight. Is it my turn for the breakdown or to answer the question?
It is your turn for the breakdown.
Yeah, I think Kevin Holland's just overrated. I think everyone realizes that he's just overrated at this point. If he can snipe people. He can snipe people, but Roman's just not a guy that really gets sniped. He's going to stay in this guy's face. You hit him in the face, he smiles at you. He just keeps winging that right hand. And there even is a world where he just, with his pace, with his pressure, just staying in Kevin's face, where he's even able to win a decision even with his striking. But Angelo mentioned it. The advantage is in the grappling. Roman used to love those, just hold people against the fence and clinch them. And I think if he gets in those positions, he's going to realize how frail this Kevin Holland guy is. And I can just pick him up and fucking slam him down if I want to. And the craziest stat to me is Kevin Holland by submission, plus 700. What do you think Roman Dolidze by submission is?
Do you know the answer?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's plus 1,100. It seems like
which
that's
is
just
crazy. Yeah, like fine. If those are the odds, that's fine. But why are his odds higher than
if Roman is plus 1,100? Kevin Holland should be like a plus 2,000 on the submission bet. But I'm going Roman here. I just think that his pressure is going to be too much, and I don't think Kevin Holland knocks him out. Kevin Holland doesn't knock him out. I think he loses.
See, here's the community we're dealing with. Ramiz Brahimaj was a world champion too. There are levels to that as well. And
some people are fucking world champion BJJ people, and then they're actual fucking pussies. Guess what Roman Dolidze is not? He's not a fucking pussy. This guy, we just had a knockout. I think it was a head kick.
Did I win?
What?
You said the guy that I look like. Did he win?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he did, actually. Roman Dolidze, he's a guy that just, on his embed, he just goes to the woods and he just fucking, I don't think Cheyenne has seen this guy in 3 years. He there was a quote that he says, maybe I don't say that I don't like people, but maybe I just don't like people. He's in the woods cooking steaks on rocks and shit. That's the type of guy. He's a Georgian dude, not a pussy. So he's a world champion guy and he's not a fucking pussy. Ramiz is kind of a pussy.
When was the last time Roman got a takedown? His last fight, you dumb dick. His last fight, man. It's crazy to be this wrong. And remember the guy earlier? Why is Angelo such an asshole? I just match energy. I'm an energy matcher. I'm a bit of a gaslighter, but I'm an energy matcher. Everything I do is in good fun, and then you're an idiot, and then it's not in good fun anymore. So sorry, Sean K. You're dead wrong. Roman Dolidze, we watched him. You know how we know Roman Dolidze is a phenomenal grappler? We watched him absolutely smoke high-level black belt Jack Hermanson. As soon as they hit the ground, that dude was in a world of trouble instantly.
Dude got put in a calf slicer and couldn't move. How embarrassing is that?
Literally instantly.
That's like when fucking Grant Dawson had my guy Demiris Magulov in a fucking full Nelson. Never seen that before in my life.
Yeah, that is embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Grant fights next week. Anyway, we're both on the Roman side. I'm surprised you're on that side as well. Do you trust him as much as I do? Obviously, you didn't bet on it, but do you trust him as much as I do? If it wasn't at elevation, would you have bet on him?
No, just because Roman just sometimes will just fucking duck his head and throw right hands for 15 minutes.
Yeah, and if that is the game plan, that's a problem. Because Kevin's the much better striker. Roman's a powerful striker, but Kevin's the much better striker. We'll see what kind of game plan he has and what he's looking to do, because you just never freaking know with this guy. But I do trust him enough. I got 2 little bets on him, different bets, different lines. But I think Roman can get this win, and I think there's also the upside for a finish. I do not think he gets finished, though. So I placed my money line bet before the inside the distance decision no action was available. I think inside the distance decision no action is quite literally one of the safest bets on this card. Worst case scenario, you'll get a refund. If you do want to check out those bets and all the other bets, WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member. It's $10 for an entire month, and that month includes UFC 307, 2 fight nights, and UFC 308.